but I have to leave my blankets to make coffee. It's true what they say. It's you suffer what you love. Lol. I guess so, Grim. You'll be fine. You'll live. Your coffee will warm you up. It will embrace your heart and make you warm. I could keep going with the mush, but Grim might accidentally pass out. I know he can only tolerate so much. Oh, there you are. Alright, you're down. Somebody shot at me then, and I don't know where. Behind me. I see ya. Hi. So, you obviously came up from behind me, but somebody else shot at me. Runs to a prolific side, lays down, wagging tail happily, snuggling wolf plush. Aw. I'm guessing somebody's up in this building. Yeah. Okay, that's actually a concern, but we'll deal with this guy first. Might get over the wall. They're down here. I'll deal with the one back up there in a minute. Continue snuggling wolf plush, wagging tail happily. No. Let's see if I can find you. You're over here. Yeah, there you are. Hi, mate. Somebody's shooting from behind me, by the way. Oh, fuck off with this. I'm not doing this fucking trifactor bullshit again. Come back here. My god. Alright. Now, there's one up here, and I don't have time for it, apparently. The zone's coming in. Let me move back a bit. Let's see if I can get them when they come over this hill. It's funny that attacking someone with compliments is a thing. What? Oh, with Grim. Yeah, I guess. Like, there's only so much mushy stuff that Grim can kind of, like, tolerate before it starts to, like, gag him. So, I'm aware of that. I try not to, like, kill Grim every so often. That's just working falls asleep, snuggling wolf plush. Oh. Yeah. No, I've learnt that over time, because, like, there's some, like, sickly sweet stuff I used to say to Grim in the beginning, because I'm like, obviously he was being, like, he was being a great friend, he was being all lovely and stuff, and he just, like, couldn't fucking tolerate it. Like, it was literally, like, causing him harm on some level. I need a helmet, by the way. And, so I had to stop. I understand. You can only handle so much. But yeah, apparently you can assault people with, like, that kind of thing. I've also seen that with some streamers, too, actually, where, people will, like, attack them with, like, bits and gift subs and all sorts of stuff and all kinds of love and shit. And it's like, I don't know. It's really weird watching them and them being, like, not okay. Mate, I need your helmet. I accidentally nearly destroyed it. It's fine. I'll take it with me. Let me get back in here. There's a car that's going by. Yeah, no, I've seen, like, some streamers get, like, all kinds of, like, too much, like, bits and shears and all sorts of stuff, and, like, they just can't fucking deal with it. And I'm like, I can understand, like, the time when I received the tablet, I couldn't deal. Like, psychologically, my brain just kind of shut down on me. But I don't think I've ever had, like, to the point of, like, too many cheers and subs and stuff happen. Like, some of it's overwhelming, but I can still kind of, like, deal. Sort of. It does make me a bit sickly. I mean, I like it too much. It starts to make me feel comfortable. Don't flip the car. So you're saying you just don't want to get comfortable with it, Grim? I know that somebody's up here. I'm just not sure where. I don't see him. Nobody's shooting at me, so maybe they're not up here anymore. Either way, the zone's coming in. I think I'm supposed to be across the water. Whoops. Yeah, alright. That's fair. That's completely fair. There is a motorbike coming in here too. I don't really want to deal with that. And too much just makes me feel sick, weirded out. That's fair. Oh, I just saw the bike go flying that way. I'm going to see if I can catch the ferry. There's a ferry over here. Oh, it's already here. Shit. I'm not going to get it. God damn it. I needed to be on that to get out of here. If I could stay alive long enough for the next one, maybe. I think the pier is in the zone, so maybe. Yeah, I heard a bike come down here. Can only handle small amounts of nice stuff. I know. I know you can. That's why I don't go too mental with it. Like, I know that you appreciate it, but I know you can't, like, deal with it. Look, I need this guy, like, gone now. They're kind of in my way. I'm not sure where they went. Is it like 4 people? I only saw 1? The fuck was I walking into? An absolute fucking ambush is what that was. Shit, I'm gonna drink some water. That was nuts. Yeah, I thought I was, like, following 1 person. Maybe 2 people were there. Yeah. I was not expecting whatever was going on with that. That was too much. See it as almost like emotional blockage, I guess. No, I get it. I do understand that, like, if you're getting too much kind of compliments, it's to the point of being overwhelming. I hope this shit doesn't lock up like last time. If it does, like, I'll pay attention to time. Like, if you're getting too much and it's, like, making you kind of, like, overwhelmed and stuff, I do get that. I also tend to find that when, I don't know about you guys, but I've had it at least, like, some workplaces where you come to expect a certain thing from, like, certain people kind of thing. Like, I don't know, I had, like, one co-worker situation where for some reason she kind of, like, bought all of her friendships at work by, like, giving people gifts all the time. And it wasn't even about the gifts. She had, like, a compulsive shopping issue kind of thing. So what she would do is whenever she saw something, she wanted to buy something for herself, she bought stuff for everybody else too. And the thing was, like, it wasn't really noticeable until started kind of looking at how, like, the type of gifts and stuff. Like, she'd always have something new for her office, but the gifts were from the same location. And, like, yeah, all gifts are really nice and stuff, but, like, there's a difference between genuinely seeing something and wanting to get somebody something versus buying something to cover up what you're doing. And it became really obvious really quickly that that's what she was doing. She was just buying gifts for that. And it was about the time whenever she walked in the room, people would just look at her hands and her bags expecting to receive something. That was when she started to stop, because I think she'd kind of unnecessarily conditioned everybody to expect something from her every time she turned up. And that was a bit fucking sad, because that was just a case of, like, okay, well, yeah, she, I don't know, I guess had, like, a shopping compulsion type thing, and she was trying to get stuff to be a little more maybe selfless, but all it really resulted in is kind of like doing that, you know, that bell thing we talk about every so often, where, like, you kind of condition people to get a gift or a treat or something by, like, rustling a certain noise. It was like that. You'd hear her rustle a bag, and it would kind of, like, do that to all of our brains. It's like, oh, she must have something for us again, kind of thing. And so when she walked by, it's like you kind of expect her to have something, and it's really an awful thing to, like, get fucking conditioned into. It speaks volumes. Yeah, it does. But the thing was, like, it took a while for us to kind of actually realize, because at first she'd buy things that were, like, multiples of the thing that she wanted to buy, which was, like, work related. It would actually help whatever was in the office. But then after a while, it stopped being, like, work related, and it, like, whatever she was getting herself was work related thing that she wanted to get herself. But then everybody else got, like, some kind of, like, almost like a random trinket. It would be like going and buying yourself office supplies or something like that, and then getting everybody else an eraser kind of thing, you know, like that kind of, it would stand out. It's very weird to like say, because it's like, as I said, any gift's a gift, but still, it got weird. It got really weird. And at some point, she ended up getting banned from being allowed to like give gifts. I think somebody complained. I feel like somebody had to have complained for that. Or I don't know. Maybe her office got too junked up. I'm not sure. But either way, it was fucking fascinating. And the worst part is, like, I haven't just worked with one shopping compulsive person. I've actually worked with two separate, in two completely different industries, two completely different people have had shopping compulsions. It's very interesting to watch. Because, like, I can't fucking stand shopping. And, like, I legitimately have trouble parting with money because it's like, that shit takes a long time to earn, you know? And then, yeah, I just can't, like, I can't bring myself to purchase things without it being something I need. So it was always fascinating to kind of, I don't know, I guess watch the psychology of, I'm one of those weird people that just, like, watch people and understand the deeper meaning behind it, I guess. Also, I'm not sure where I jumped. I think I'm really close to where I died before. I think I am. I don't mind this area, I just don't have really good guns for it. And yeah, I, on some level, am pretty fucking tired too. Because like I said, like, I haven't been awake for this long for a while. Or at least a week. I was awake this long on Monday. And then that was it. Of course it's flying straight over. I just want to get to the buggy. Are you serious? Yeah, right. I'll grab the buggy and I'll move it up. And so I'll grab whatever it is and I'll go. It should just be like over here somewhere. I didn't even think it's very far. It's like here. I think. Yeah. Or a little bit further over. I could bring it up a little bit more. Azula's getting her stretches on, so she's being super cute. It'd be about here-ish. I'm in like the worst fucking place for this too. I can't even see up. There we go. A little bit over. Sure, I got time. It's like about... I also don't know where that person is, but I'm in like the most open out here place. I was probably right the last time actually, before I moved it. I got people near me. Whoops. Oh, okay. I accidentally sconned myself with the fucking thing. That happened. I wanted the thing off it, it's fine. I accidentally, like, gave myself a concussion. Both myself and housemate tend to do quick shopping, unlike his daughters. They take hours shopping. There was one time he was gone for 5 hours. I'm like, how? I don't understand that shit either. So, if I need to get something, I don't give a fuck what it is. I will look up the layout of the shopping center. I will look up where the thing is. I will go into the building, go directly beeline to the item, grab the item, purchase it, leave the building, and I'm gone. That's it. That's all there is to it. Like, if I need to get multiples, I will plan out whichever is the closest route between all of them, and I'll do that. But generally speaking, I just can't stand to just go fucking shopping. Like, my mum used to love shopping, and she saw it as an outing. So, you know, that meant that you'd have to get there at a certain time, then you'd have to get a morning tea, have a cup of coffee, go browse through 50 different stores, have lunch, browse through 50 different stores on a different level, have afternoon tea, and then after a whole fucking day of doing absolutely motherfucking nothing other than being a nuisance, leave. And I hate it. I hate it so fucking much. That's why I can't stand shopping. But my mum loves it. She's always loved it. I'll never fucking understand it. But I think it's from a different era when, like, shopping centers and stuff were, like, an outing. We used to go for, like, a whole day event. and like prepare like a list of different things and then purchase them all and leave. I think that that's what it comes from. But yeah, to me, I can't stand it. Like, Nick's the same as me, so if we've got to go to a shopping center, it's like... It's like a 2-minute event. It really doesn't take us very long to go and get what we need. Like, we normally end up buying whatever we need and we decide, like, do we still need anything else? No, mate. I don't know why I couldn't run him over, but that's fine. I've got him dead now. Yeah, like, we get to a place and we're like, oh, we got what we needed. Do we need anything else? It's like, no, but we spent like half an hour or 40 minutes driving here. It's like, yeah, I don't really want to look around. It's like, me neither. Let's go home. Let's play computer games. Like, it's so much more enjoyable. I sort of half expect there to be somebody out here, but maybe not. I was expecting there to be people around this area, so I'm kind of like having to zip around to see if I can run somebody over. But nobody's really shooting. But yeah, I don't know. Shopping for hours on end. Like, if you have to put on track shoes to go and browse a shop, you're doing it wrong. That's my belief. Like, I understand putting on track shoes for, like, good footwear. But if you're putting them on because there's no other footwear that's going to last or be comfortable and not give you blisters for, like, the duration of time that you're going to be at a shopping center, fuck's sake. Too much. Better head home to play games instead of talking to people. That's the other thing, too, is I've always hated being a browser as well. Is, like, browsing shops with no intention of buying. I hate that shit. Like, especially since, like, store clerks have to, as mandatory, have to come and greet you and have to ask you if you need anything. And it's like, especially like if you don't want to be talked to, it just comes across as really shifty and shady. Like, no, please leave me alone. Like, yeah. I don't really like sugarcoat that stuff either. Like, there was one really persistent lady, and to be fair, I'm normally fine with most shop assistants if they leave me alone, but this one lady would not fucking leave me alone, and I believe I ended up shouting as I was leaving, like, I just want to be left alone or something like that. Like, it was such a paranoid, delusional situation, but it was pretty funny. The thing was, like, all I wanted was to be left alone to, like, have a look at something, because I couldn't get good reviews on it online, and I had to go and sort of look at it, but I wasn't certain if I wanted to purchase it. And I'm not gonna just, like, purchase something if I'm, like, iffy on it. Especially if, like, there's better reviews on something else. Alright, I don't know if I can get my car out of here. Maybe not. Alright, well, let's see if there's another car. I guess, yeah, there's that one. Also, the weird shit I do with buggies, I swear. I've got to go find another one. I don't even know if there's people around here. Actually, maybe there is. I heard something. I don't know. I'm just not really one for, like, going out and shopping stuff. What is that? The hell is that? Oh! Whoops. I don't know if they hit me, but fucking hell did I take damage. I was just looking at something, you piece of shit. Yeah, I was trying to look at whatever the fuck that was. I think it was one of those things that bring the people in. Oh, hello. Sure, let's do it. Yeah, no, the thing is, like, my games and shit at home, like, I'm not gonna find enjoyment out at some place doing something, looking at browsing and stuff. Let's pull up over here. I think this could be safe for a moment. I don't think this place is safe, but I just need to see where that... It's really close by. Alright. Let's see if I can get myself a long distance gun. I have everything else, although I might need a new vest or something. I don't know. I think it's like just over here somewhere. Hopefully I don't give my person another concussion. There is a car coming. Jesus, mate, I'm already dead, but I get it. It was quite startling that I could fucking pop off like 90 shots like that. I wish I had got him, though. That would have been great. Especially since, like, I managed to, like, jump out when I did. But half of those shots didn't hit him, and I know it. Alright, let me see career. What was that? Oh, like 4 kills. I wasn't paying attention. I tend to get shifty looks only because I don't want any help. Be walking around, they keep looking at me when I leave. I tend to joke around and say, I'm sorry, I have stolen something. And when they say what it is, or something close to that, I reply, I stole your time. You could focus on someone else. That's true, actually. I agree with that. So look, there's only really one thing that I fucking hate about shopping, more than anything, is when I actually am going out shopping with somebody. And it doesn't have to be like going shopping like with my mom or something like that where like she wants to browse at 100 different things. There's the one and only thing that I fucking hate is every single time a attendant or something comes up to try to greet us, they always interrupt. Like, I'm always in the middle of a conversation and they interrupt. And it only bugs me because it never seems to happen to whoever I'm with. Like, they never seem to get interrupted. It's always my conversation. And yes, I understand from your perspective watching me stream and stuff that I might talk a lot, but in person I don't. So the few times that I am talking, it pisses me off because I'm like, are you fucking serious? Like, most of the time, like, it just depends on how much my tolerance is that day. Like, yes, I understand these people are doing their jobs. They have to come up and greet, but it depends what I'm talking about. Like, sometimes I'll just fucking ignore the whole conversation and just keep going. Or if they come up and greet me, depends on how shitty a mood I'm in, I might just leave. I might just walk out at that moment because I'm just so fucking done with being interrupted at every fucking store. I just do not like going places and having to deal with people. I really don't. Like I said, if I need to get something, I will plan it out. I will find where the closest park is to the closest store, closest entryway, whatever. Walk the most minimalistic distance to get to the thing that I need to purchase the item and leave. And usually I'm in and out so quickly, I either draw the attention of security because the speed in which I'm moving through the store, or my unwillingness to be served by somebody. There's either two reasons why I'm drawing attention. Like, I'm never stealing, but I seem to be shifty enough in person that it definitely brings question. What are you looking at, Azula? What are you staring at? So Azula is really super intently staring at something at the other side of the room, and I cannot see what she's staring at. Like, it's legitimately worth looking at for me, just in case it's like a giant fucking spider or something, you know? I mean, I know they got jobs, but if someone doesn't want to talk, it's not like it's against the law not to. Yeah, I agree with that. There's actually a couple of stores that I've seen in Japan that, like, I haven't been to Japan, but I see a lot of fucking photos around the world and shit. So anyway, there's a couple of stores where they have these baskets that you can pick up when you enter the place, and it's a color coordinated thing. So one basket says, I do not require assistance. I do not want to be spoken to. I know what I'm doing. The second one is, I may at some point need assistance, but I should be fine for the most part. And the third one is that I definitely need assistance. Please approach me, right? And I like that because, like, as somebody going shopping, I generally do not want to be approached. There are times when I know I'm going to need assistance for the specific thing. Like I said, if I'm going in to see something in person to get a review for myself, then yes, I have to go and look. But for the most part, like, I generally just want to be left alone. And there's a lot of people that would love to have a conversation, especially like there's people that live by themselves or perhaps, you know, do not get a lot of social interactions and stuff like that. They would love to, you know, have a chat while they browse and stuff like that. And that's fine, as long as the store respects what they've put in place. I'm doing the same thing in every shop. Behavior of the clerks that you described would be unthinkable here. The fact that people are following you immediately because you're moving fast, honestly think you feel prosecuted. Yeah, so that's a thing here. So they have, most stores have like a door attendant person, right? Which is somebody that is in a position to check your bags when you exit the store. They'll say hello to you when you come in, and if they consider you to be sus, they'll check your bags when you leave. They won't do it to everybody. There are certain demographics where they're more likely to do it to and stuff. Especially if you're young, they'll do it if you have a large bag, or if you have a large bag and you didn't purchase anything, they'll check your shit. Just because it's likely you've probably stolen something. Oi. I didn't know you had a gun. That's fair. There's like 3 people running up, so they'll have fun. Yeah, there's been ones where you'll hear it over the security call as well. If it's a big store and you know the item that you've got to get is at the very back of the store, and you just walk straight in and you beeline all the way to the back of the store to that item, you pick up that one item and you return back up to purchase, they will have a security person monitoring you on cameras, and they'll also have somebody check your items after you've completed your purchase as well, because they suspect that even though they've been watching you the whole time, fucking basically like run for it, like you must have grabbed something else on the way kind of thing. I've done that once when somebody I knew required clothing items and they were stuck in a toilet, and I've had to run through a building to get them some necessities so that we could leave. Yeah, that one. That one, I got full security follow me into the ladies' toilets. That was hilarious. And of course, when they saw me escorting out the person that I had purchased the items for, and we basically just left, they left us alone. That was probably the funniest one I've had so far. But, like, whatever. Like, I'm sure there's a lot of, like, young people that, like, do a dash and grab type thing. I'm sure it happens all the time. But, yeah, we just wanted to get out of there. Coffee time. No worries, Grim. They have surveillance for that. They do. So, most stores will have some kind of on-hand surveillance as well. That will be monitoring in the store for suspicious activity. They'll also have staff and security people, what do you call them, like plainclothes people, also calling it in and stuff for them to be monitored in special areas and whatever. But yeah, I don't know. I'm glad you find that hilarious, but it's so disturbing. Liable to be sued here for that. I, like, legitimately, because I am not somebody that, like, ever steals something, and I understand that the shit that we have here is excessive. Like, there are places, I don't know if I can get in here, there are places where you can't actually, like, hold on, I don't think I got ammo for this. Give me the fucking ammo, Jesus. Holy fuckballs. You in this little tiny place. I have to mow you down best I can. Where'd they go? Great, now I don't even know where they are. They can't be in here. They're probably somewhere else. Yeah, look. Some of our, like, local grocery stores and stuff like that have gotten to a point where you can't even buy deodorant without having to call for an attendant to come and check out the item from the display case that it's kept in, locked,